Is that what you read about Stephen, Peter, Paul, or any of those Christians? Why did they all die for this cause? Today, salvation can come to millions of people because of their sacrifices. We have missionaries that brought the gospel to us here. Some of them died of malaria. I was reading about one particular woman that had only 2 boys, and they were doctors. So when they came to their church to look for missionaries that would come to Africa, the first son went, and he died. When they finished the burial, when they brought back the body back to England and they finished all that, you know what she said? He said, Lord, I don't have any child anymore left in my womb. I've passed the age of bearing. But this boy has a brother. And they are talking about somebody to go and replace him in the mission field. Let his brother also go. Why would somebody do that kind of thing? Why would the family of Peter donate Peter and donate Andrew, 2 boys? Why would the family of John donate John and donate James, and all of them died as martyrs? Why will the family of Jesus donate 3? Do you know that after he was crucified, his brother James became an apostle? He became the pastor of Jerusalem church. His younger brother Jude became an apostle. Whenever you read the epistle of James, that's the younger brother of Jesus. When you read the epistle of Jude, that's the younger brother of Jesus. Why will a family that just lost their firstborn at the age of 33 donate 2 more? What do they know about it? Why will a woman say, my son has died to bring the gospel to these Africans, let his younger brother go? And his younger brother went. Why will you do that? Why is it that when soldiers die in the battlefield, we know that they died, we recruit more people to go? Why did they put the book of Job among the book of wisdom? Whatever wisdom you have, and all your wisdom can teach you, is how to succeed in this side of life. You are not yet wise. Until you have prepared for death, you are not prepared for life. Am I good? Can I say it again? Until you have prepared for death, you have not prepared for life. Until you have prepared for death, you have not prepared for life. The Bible provided answer for all of this. And this is the last thing I'll tell you. All undeserved suffering, all. Take note of that. Because when our life is laid down for a greater cause, whether it is in the health sector, whether it is in the ministry, don't think it's only in ministry that people die. Security is another field of calling where people's lives. People are laying down their lives. That's why I respect the police. I respect those in uniform. Because when you see them, sometimes you forget that it is somebody's father. This is somebody's brother. Especially if you like to waste the life of policemen. If you like to waste the life of security men, you forget that that's somebody's. He's doing that job. I know that some of them abuse their job. There are many fields. Many fields. There are people working inside gold mine, and sometimes the gold mine collapses on all of them. There are people working inside the middle of the sea, inside water. There are people working in the moon and in space. So it's not only ministry that you find challenging and risky, but there is something that is a law that undergirds life and death. All undeserved suffering, all has redemptive value. If you see an armed robber die for his crime, his death can't save anybody. The reason the death of Jesus can save the world is that he was not dying for his sins. I want you guys to take note of that. Isaiah 57, please put it up. Oh, I need to go. Okay. All undeserved suffering. If you lay your life down for a worthy cause, that life that is laid down produces redemption, salvation for people that are left behind. All undeserved suffering. So for those who like justice, who like to question God and say, God, where are you? You are supposed to be a just God. You are a fair God. This is what we have read throughout the Bible. What is going on? You also have to understand that there are some things God does in his wisdom we don't understand here. When we all finally meet, we will see. Because that day, I would like to know, why did they crucify Peter upside down? But the whole of Europe got the gospel after he did that. Why did they have to behead Apostle Paul? Why was Stephen martyred? This young man came out to serve you. And while you are asking that, God will ask you, why do you think I allowed my son to be crucified on the cross? That is what salvation costs. That is what redemption costs. But to protect them, to prolong them, a group of people will have to rise up and risk their own life. That's why on that day, when it is the judgment day, it is not the civilians that will be awarded crowns and honors. It is a time for pacifying. And other warriors, other generals that fought and laid down their life for the redemption of others.